Hey, yo, what's up? Hey, you know what really gets me about us, black people? We like I said, we got all these internet people, all these conscious people, all these people hollering about, you know, how we need to get away from the uh, the slave masters mentality, how we need to stop, how we need to, how the slave master poisoned us and did all this and all that. But if you ever notice, man, we as a culture, as black people, we are the only race, man, that embraces embraces that embraces white people's ideologies. We are the only race. We are the only race that's been through what we've been through as black people, as descendants of slaves. We are the only race that white people have fucked up through slavery, but we still embrace everything about them. They did White people did a horrific job with the Indians, but the Indians still keep their culture. Indians don't wear Gucci. They don't wear Louis. I've never seen a person that says they are some type of Indian in Gucci. I've never seen a person that said they was an Indian in Louis, no name brand clothing. I've never seen one. Now, you know what I'm saying? I've never seen one. Uh, I've never seen one, man. I never seen one embrace white people's culture, man. And I've never. Um, so again, that's why I was telling y'all about the fact that we have to stop listening to all these people because black people have made it a money thing to talk about black culture, talk about how the black man and woman, anything that got to do with black people, it's money. When people make these podcasts, they're talking about black this, black that, black this, black that. It's money. It's money because you're looking. They talking about black relationships. Let me look. And now you making them money because every time you go onto their podcast or on their social media stream or whatever, it's monetized. They're making money, right? By views. Like me, I don't have that many views. And I appreciate everybody that watch me. But I don't have that many views. So I'm not making no money off this because I don't have that many views. And like I said, I'm not doing this to make money off of it. I'm doing because I'm a poor righteous teacher. I'm a 5%er. So my duty is to civilize the uncivilized. I'm not doing this because I want people. And y'all don't hear me say subscribe, hit the like button. Man, I won't say that shit. You do, you don't. It is what it is. And I appreciate everybody that has subscribed to me. I do. I appreciate y'all. But I know I say some shit that a lot of y'all just don't agree with. And that's just part of being a human being. You ain't gonna agree with everything a human say. Motherfuckers be saying shit you don't agree with. Like I don't hear that shit. I listen to a lot of motherfucking podcasts. Like man, I don't agree with that dumbass shit that nigga saying. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I do agree with is that we as a black race, if we're talking about separating ourselves from white people's ideologies and all that shit, I mean, first we gotta get it together, and we ain't gonna never get it together. I just look at people like Puff Daddy, like all these rich dudes. Man, the first thing these dudes do, man, is like Puffy. He goes and make liquor. So basically, bro, you poisoning the community. You you poisoning the community. You went from making clothes to making liquor. Jay-Z, liquor, reefer, like everything to poison the community. Instead of building housing, instead of building apartments, instead of picking once a year a person and buy them a house. Like instead of going to state and say, every year I'm gonna buy somebody a car, or go to a all black college and say, you know, every month I'm going to do something for a student at an all black college. They don't do none of that shit. None of that shit. None of that shit. They don't do none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like every year, they should go to an all black college and say, and once a month, pick a student and say, yo, I'm gonna do this for this student this month, every month. Like actually, all black people with money should do that. They should sponsor a kid. Yo, for real, every black person that makes over $5 million a year should sponsor a fucking HB historical black college student. That's just it, bro. For real. Especially if that student is in the medical field. If that student is in the medical field, engineering, medical field, engineering, or lawyers, every every black person that makes over $5 million a year should be sponsoring a fucking student. That's for real. Rick Ross, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, uh, all these rappers, Lil Durk, Lil Boozy, Lil This, Lil That, Lil Who, Lil Him, Gucci Man, Bucci Man, Suchi Man, Nicki Minaj, Nicki over there, Nicki Hip Hop, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. All of these rich motherfuckers need to sponsor a fucking student at an HBCU. Each one should sponsor a student, especially if the student is in the medical field, engineering, a lawyer. If a student is going to school to be something in the medical field, a basketball player, a black basketball player, a black football player need to sponsor them. They need to say, yo, everything you need, I'm gonna take care of. But I need you to make these grades. This is what I need from you. These grades. When your grades start getting down to here, I'm gonna take my help away. But as long as your grades are staying right here, I got you. You don't need for nothing. I got you. What's wrong with that, bro? What's wrong with sponsoring a fucking student? Yo, honestly, that's y'all heard it first from me. Y'all heard it first from me. And this is my pledge that if I ever win the Powerball and I'll come into millions of dollars, I will sponsor a child. I will sponsor a student at the college that I'm in, the city, whatever city I'm living in. I will sponsor a student in the for that black student in that college. But that black student gonna have to be in the medical field, engineering, or lawyer. Because those are things that we need desperately in our community. And this is what they're not doing, bro. They're not doing it. But we are giving these people back money. Like niggas was killing that Ciroc or whatever black label, whatever the shit Jay-Z made. Niggas, we killing that shit. We drinking the shit and it's killing us. Cirrhosis of the liver. It's killing us. That's all I gotta say, man.